Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you are. And welcome back to the Beat Up Plan as we return to our Succubi in Space campaign within Stellaris. Unfortunately, some space pirates have here 4 raiders and they're about to destroy my economy as they wreck this shit. So, in order to counter that, I am now building up a fleet. I have no time to be all space huggy. Apparently these are these degenerates Succubi who believe that we need to wage war on everything. Oh. We now know without a doubt that a living biosphere is not something unique to Stellaris. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of alien life throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalog the life forms we encountered are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus on planetary survey efforts on habitable, livable worlds. We have more important things to do, we could say. We get 20 influence, but I will do this because that then they want us to do this. Habitable world survey. We need to survey 8 of these habitable worlds. Now, we have found a few over here. It's gonna be a little bit of a tough one, but once we've done it, there is a nice reward. So I'm going to keep it like that. Right now, I'm just waiting to build more corvettes, get more minerals, because I really do want a few more. A leadership has... Alright. Ah, our scientist. Awesome. And we're going to use our influence to hire an admiral. Because an admiral... Or sorry, no, this is a general. Admiral. This is for in space. Because they can definitely help us. 15% experience. Eager... This is an eager recruit. So recruitment cost is a little lower. I rather gain experience. And then this will get...
System survey complete.
A freaking admiral so that we have a little bit more bonus. Unfortunately, this admiral had no specifically direct bonus on battle. But we're just gonna have to take it. And these guys, yeah, they're destroying right now my mining station over here.
Station lost.
Yes, that's what I meant by causing me a pain in the arse. We have built a new one over here, but we'll have to rebuild them also, all of those back there. Currently, oh, yeah, it's 90, so I'm gonna go back here. I just need more corvettes. We have discovered an abandoned solar sail ship in orbit around Radix. The satellite vessel was built on by an unknown culture and appears to be several thousand years old. One of the massive sails has a large tear where some kind of object passed through, most likely a meteoroid, which appears to have disabled the vessel. Although the technology of the ship is severely outdated, it does possess some interesting engineering design choices. An interesting albeit primitive design. And now we have also here the ability to build a mining station over here. Which I'm probably going to do over here. As we are waiting. Our fleet is now 147 in power. And their fleet seems to be gone. The pirates have disappeared. Apparently they've gone over here. Yeah. That's a lot of research. Well. 1, 2, 3. We have a 6 of them right now. I think I want to keep the rest ready for something else. We'll just have to rebuild. We do have now the ability to... Oh, that's already apparently surveyed. Survey system over here then. A micro-singularity recently intersected Parum, passing straight through the core and emerging on the other side of the moon. The encounter does not seem to have caused any permanent damage, but it has altered the energy output of the planetary core slightly in a way that defies our current scientific models. Further study may be warranted. Nice, more science. So, these anomalies have been dealt with. Mass extinction of radiation, broken planet, burned planet, chilly planet, desolate planet, noxious planet. I have to survey something bloody over here. Stop tracking. Where's this one? Also on the fringe of our planet. Chilly planet. Where's that one? That's over there all the way. Burn planet. We can do that one. And the broken planet? Oh, they're all so far away. Do we have any other anomalies we need to look into? No, these are all aliens. I am going to build another construction ship though. I'm gonna do it. And then we will have to look into building up... We'll survey this system first. Because apparently the game wants us to do that in order to continue on with a few things. This construction ship, where is it? Ah, now it can't build because I just... Hold on. That's the science ship, this is the construction ship. No, this is the construction ship. Build this mining station. But we will build a second construction ship because we need to. And I need to build up my fleet a little bit apparently. And I do want also to build these research stations. I have a lot of stuff I want to do. Alright. One of the planets orbiting the star bears the still open wounds of some past calamity. It serves as a rolling sea of health-mattered minerals boiling into a superheated atmosphere. But Succuban astronomers claim that it may once have supported life. A special project has been issued for the molten planet.
Situation log updated.
Alright. Special project concerning the molten planet. I assume that's this one. Aye. Scientists in orbit. Oh, it's just because we arrived here. Okay, could you start with this research project and then survey the system?
Construction complete. Anomaly found.
10% chance. I'm gonna leave it for now. Just leave it for now. We'll be fine. And we have 100 minerals. But this is really a lot of... Are you already? Yeah, you are functional. I'm an idiot. Should just check there. I do want that one, so we're gonna build it. And then we're waiting for an extra construction ship.
Special project complete.
And then we're gonna wait on trying to build finally a colony ship. The unfortunate fate of the planet can be laid squarely at the feet of cosmic whims. Some gravitational disturbance, after eyeing the system's sun with some suspicion, a scientist named a transient space-time anomaly as the likely culprit, forced the planet from its natural orbit to one more close to the sun. Although the planet is slowly spiraling out towards its original orbit, it has been cooking in the residual heat from the star ever since. Ew. Alright, second construction ship. Get it going.
System survey complete.
Alright, you've done your system survey. Systems that have been surveyed, by the way, they become white, the letters. That's how you can see if they're done. We have recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization of Roxum 1. They must have been active in this region of space approximately 12 million years ago, judging by the age of the artifacts. From what they have been able to piece together, our scientists theorize that these aliens, who called themselves the Voltum Star Assembly, were worm-like annelids, roughly 3 to 4 diameters in length. that communicate with each other primarily through vibrations and carried along their segmented bodies. Begin the precursor chain. Alright, I'd never done this precursor before. I thought for a moment that it was a fallen empire thing. Close this one, precursor. Oh yeah, we need 6 artifacts. Alright.
Situation updated.
Kappa aliens.
Construction complete.
Well, that should be our construction ship. Yep. Could you go orbit? What got destroyed? This got destroyed. No, not a military station. Enter orbit over here. You're still building, but it's pretty darn close. There we go, 3 done. I'm not allowed to put an observation post because it's outside our border. Oh, I now by accident said that he could go there. So we really need to colonize a planet over here in order to increase our range. Entering orbit of Africa Idol. Entering orbit of Solval, so we need this one. There we go, that should be correct. And then you, as soon as we have our monthly income, research it. Absolutely, 10% chance, 0% chance, so that's really awesome. There you go. Build a mining station. Recover that which was lost. Here are Kappa aliens. Okay, that is an empire. Because this ship is moving around and researching stuff. Voltum engineers at some point built a massive orbital complex near Roxham 6 dedicated to computer research. Strangely, they seem to have ignored the normal popular field of artificial intelligence to focus exclusively on virtual realities and massive computer simulations. Most of the complex has been ruined by weapons fire and micrometeoroids, but what remains is remarkable condition given the state of the age. Given the station's age, special project is available over here. Well, you are uncovering a lot for us, Mr. Science. I like it. Scientist skill. Oh, and you need a 3 or higher. Oh, you'll get there. You'll get there. By the way, after this has been, I want a military or a frontier outpost over here, because this is one of those key things that can enter our territory, and I don't know if this system is good yet. It doesn't have like a habitable planet, but there's definitely some aliens scooping about here. Oh, and this is a pretty good planet to build on something on. So yes. Construction ship, go over here. There's a frontier outpost. The problem is it will cause us influence. Yeah, but it might also put this one into our... It's absolutely correct. Enter orbit. We'll do it. Alright, you finish that system survey. Stick around this research project. We are receiving transmission from the Wakagi Assembly. They have prepared to successfully translate our language. Diplomatic channels are now open, and all hostilities between us have ceased for the moment. Interesting. They are also spiritualists. They are probably not so much against us. And they are egalitarianism, so they won't like the fact that we are slavers. Yeah, so this meeting is surely blessed. I bring greetings from the revered Elder Gahush, the elected leader of the Wakagi Assembly. We believe the right of all sentient beings to fulfill their individual spiritual needs, and we all hope to share the same sentiment. Well, we're gonna go do this. The news that we have encountered intelligent alien life for the first time has been received with mixed feelings by our populace. This confirms that we are what we long suspected. We are not alone in this galaxy. Each new alien species we encounter represents both an opportunity and a threat. We must be wary. These particular xenos have a level of technology similar to our own, indicating that we achieved spaceflight at roughly the same time. This changes everything. And they are over here. So we are definitely going to build an outpost over here so that we can block them. So they won't go expand over here. This is very, very good. That we now know this. Where's our construction ship? I am dire to know where our construction ship is. It's our science vessel. Where is it? I thought I told you to go in here. Build a frontier outpost. There we go. Unfortunately, that will delay our research speeds in general. Yes, absolutely. That will delay our colony, but I think it will be good to cut them off. Science Officer Vanek has leveled up and gained the trait Maniacal. Good for her. Maniacal. Hold on. We're gonna lose money because of this outpost. We have a lot of things to do. Who's Maniacal now? Who now? Nope. It's not what I wanted to do. Meticulous, Maniacal, plus 5 research speed. The one on the ship. Okay. We have Unity. Scientist driven. Gain research for it equally to 10th of our monthly gain with surveying planets. Yep. Our methods of surveying uncharted planetary bodies has continued to improve, and our scans now yield a significant amount of research data that is useful to our scientists. More or less, as our science ships go around, they also give us research, which really is handy. That's you, right? You have now a level 3. I don't believe you can safely research this yet. Actually, you can. 0. We'll do that. We now have a deficit in economy. So we definitely need somewhere where there's energy, and that's a little rare, unfortunately. Lacking a little bit. Chandelavri, your service. You do have this nowadays. We need to clear this. And then we can build something. That is a good idea. And now you've gained a level. That's amazing. Because then you can go after that to here and research this project. Good. Our construction ship is over here. Yes, and we will build a frontier outpost. This is mainly for... yeah, we can research this. Where's the pirate fleet?
Tile blocker cleared.
It's over there. Please. Research. Again. Those pirates need to be dealt with as well. I just don't know where they are, and our fleet isn't much stronger than theirs, which is what I'm slightly concerned of. What the hell did I just do? I clicked on something really bad. There we go. Yeah, I already remember what I wanted to do. I heard tile blocker clear. So, build a power plant. And then we'll build after that a mining network.
Research complete.
And that should be right as the two come along. Immense ragged plains of shadow drift across Krakumfur's free space. I've done it again wrong. They are cast not by clouds but by sheets of organic material drifting through the upper layers of the atmosphere, hinged or rather jointed to allow for a small degree of articulation. Scientist Officer Idrix Kayusto is yet unwilling to say whether these things are flora or fauna, and what possible purpose, if any, their elaborate shadow casting might serve. That's a lot of science out of that planet. What to do? Mineral capacity. Let's do the mineral. Let's do the mineral thing. But yeah, we need Shindy Lavery to really build this place. Ooh. Scans of the moon has unveiled dense deposit of natural gases underneath the surface. The rich resource is extremely energy efficient and would greatly increase the energy output of the surface production. It's over here, right? Adds the rich gas deposit modifier to Dama Ila 2. Ah, so there. Yeah, so that's totally pointless because... Actually, no, it isn't. Once we will be able to inhabit this, rich gas deposits. However, using these resources would deplete them rather quickly as the deposits are rare and small in size. Let's do responsible one. That might be better, and then we can definitely build an energy station over here once our borders expand.
Anomaly found.
And I think that would be good because it probably will be in our area, and then 5 energy is amazing for us. So that is definitely a good thing that happened. So for this system. And we're already taking care of our energy issues by building this building. Which is actually faster finished than they come in. Though scans have revealed the cause of Figizar 1A's odd metal composition, the moon is the crash site of a dozen of massive spaceships. Larger than anything we could have ever imagined. The construction dates back to several million years ago. A ship graveyard.
Research complete.
That is interesting, so to say. Starship graveyard. Toxic world. And research. New research. We've got better on that. That's border range. Not bad. Slave army. And slave processing facility. Oof, this one is 720. Army upkeep. And this is military. This is expertise on new worlds. This is both is not new worlds. They're all implants. I think I'm gonna go with this, although it's really, really slow. It's really slow. In fact, what we could do is... Yes, exchange it. Now she has a military research and she is maniacal. So now it's 27 months instead of 29. And then our science ship should now, for some reason that wasn't done, has now been replaced with her. Voila. This construction ship is currently not doing anything. Oh, I didn't realize that this mining station had been destroyed. I thought they had left it alone, but that was apparently naive. There we go. And their borders are growing fast.
Construction complete.
But there is our frontier border, and that allowed us to do very smart things. There we go. We'll build the energy thing. Now our influence is growing slower, unfortunately, and our energy credits with this frontier outpost is difficult. But we're trying. We're saying this little space. Part of space is ours, and we can now also build we can do a lot of stuff with this frontier outpost. Unfortunately, that's probably one that we're going to keep for a while and will not be able to deconstruct very fast. A new faction has recently gained been gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the Succubus Blessed Imperium. Led by scientist Verix K. Belima, they call themselves the Order Society Coalition. Their members have been pushing hard for an extreme centralization of political and military power. This disgruntled faction will be a source of trouble, but one that approves of the government actions could be proved useful. No, I wanted to pause the game, but then immediately put up another pop-up. Could you please not do that? Thank you very much. Someone used a mining laser from orbit approximately 5,000 years ago to carve a large body of writing into the surface of Pollux 3. The massive script covers a large portion of the planet's upper hemisphere and appears to be a short story chronicling the difficult life of an alien mercenary. Okay. Now, if I can... Look, energy is already going up. What did I just wanted to do? There was something. Oh, they don't like us too much. New contact? Okay, that's going on. They don't like, of course, the slavery thing. I understand. And they don't like us as an authoritarian, but they do think we're wise spiritualist and we are a charismatic ruler. So we just need to start talking to them, actually, because we haven't really. We should really do that. But I wanted to do something else. What just happened? There get so many pop-ups in between that I forget things. What was it? Let me think here. Faction, that was it. What do you want? Royalism. You like the fact that we are imperial. Okay. Stratified society. Ensuring a stratified society, be that a caste system, limited, they like that. Harmonious empire. Adopting harmony traditions will please them. We don't have those. And external authority. Extending our influence to dominate subject nations will please the ordered coalition. Okay, well, we probably can actually do that also in time. And they want harmony. Harmony. Traditions. It's not one we are against at all. Skill levels increased by 1, that's pretty good though. Assess research, and we don't do that much yet. We have enough things to do. And finishing our effect is adopting our tradition increase our research speed by 10%. In addition, we will unlock 1 ascension perk slot. I may just adopt harmony in general, because currently the faction is 55 happiness, which means they will not add anything to our influence. I think the influence will start to grow once we're over 70, and I don't know. This -5 will go to +5, so there's a +10 swing. Perhaps that is too fast. Perhaps we need to continue on with the science. And possibly that's where I will ask you to tell your lovely Succubi over lady what is up. Remnants of a small Voltum helium-free mining base have been found at the bottom of a large crater on Figazar 2. The blast that created the crater seems to have originated from inside the facility itself. Unless Voltum mining techniques were radically different from our own, an equipment failure or an accident cannot account for such a massive explosion.
Situation log updated.
Alright, let's immediately look at it. If you could do this one first. I can't. Oh, because you have to have a 4 or higher now. They're starting to be very iffy about what you need. Okay. You should be building this. Oh, you're still flying towards that. Okay, that's slow, but alright. Where's our other construction ship? You're still moving there. Okay. Little has happened. I've just been distracted, apparently. And we will build 2 more corvettes.
Anomaly found.
And after this, we really need to focus on a colony ship. We'll research that for 10%. That's good enough, I will just have to say. And, by the way, I just realized. Service. Yeah, we can upgrade a ton. Do first this, and then we'll start upgrading the mineral stuff. Oh, and the Unity can be upgraded. That's also pretty good. Hostile fleet, where? Okay, that's it. The structures of on Pollux 1 are not as solid as we first believed. It seems to be a playground or amusement park of some sort. Science Officer Lefofite Canive notes that many of the contraptions are highly complex creations that we can learn much from, and that to the builders And that, to the builder alien's eyes, this might have been a cutting-edge sensor array, or even a gigantic art installation. Regardless, to us Succubi, it looks mostly like a place where you would take your young and let them amuse themselves. That's a lot of research gained. And they are attacking this station, so that's only 2 mining. That's not crazy amounts of additional stuff.
Construction complete.
Alright. We have detected the presence of another primitive system, and this is in the Renaissance. Wow, we are discovering all kinds of crazy shit. Where was it this time? Over here in Pollux. Okay. We really want Brennus to become part of ours. I think you need to go over here. We'll lose the mining station. I'm aware. That is annoying, don't get me wrong. This is a construction ship, right? Yeah, you can go over here already. You won't go because you're apparently a scaredy cat. And you can build an observation post. There we go. Now we can finally start having some fun with some aliens, giving them all our love and our peaceful intentions and being nice and kind to them. They're moving out here. I don't like that. I did not check. Plan there are sensor array, gravity sensors, sentinel point defense, and basic combat roles. Recent progress in the AI behavior theory allows us to designate specific combat roles to our board computers. I don't like any of these so much. I'll go with this. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You like computers. Then, for crying out loud, take a computer system. You will research faster. No, this will lead to more things. There we go. Now, oh darn, they left. If you catch them in time, there is a chance that you will be able to build a mining station again. There's a chance you will be able to stop them, because once you're in a certain range, you will start attacking them. And that means they won't be able to flee anymore. I missed them. They're not over here. So they haven't gone over here. Well, we're on hunting mode now.
Special project complete.
The archaeologists investigating the Voltum orbital complex abound for Roxum 4 have stumbled upon an interesting find. They managed to recover a partial copy of what was apparently a fairly popular multi-user virtual reality game enjoyed by billions of Voltum across the Empire. Although the game takes place in a fictional and highly satirized version of our contemporary society, has proved an invaluable source of information on both their language and customs. An interesting find. We gained some research. And we'll start surveying some more systems just nearby. Until we can... Oh, actually, you know what? We should go over here and survey this system. Because we also need to survey some habitable planets. Yeah, but that will come in time. Oh, though... It does open up a few other things. So let's just survey a few systems here. Until you get enough levels and that you can do this special project. Where the heck is their pirate base? That's what I want to know. I do like the fact that we close these guys off from going in here. Unless, of course, they do not have hyperspace lanes as their way of travel. That could be it. We really need to start considering food. Starting to get a little bit scary regarding that. That is food, by the way. And we should really start considering a colony ship. But upgrading this is more minerals immediately. And this is 200. We should really also go for the Unity stuff. There's so much stuff I want to do. There's so much interesting stuff in here. Alright, so we are now researching this. We could, let's see here. Passive observation. Free science. We could say aggressive observation. The natives are aggressively studied and live specimens are frequently collected to team as much as possible about their biology and culture. That could have unintended consequences. Or we could indoctrinate. Through subtle influence of their society and culture, the natives can be brought around to our way of thinking. The mission will make natives adopt our government ethics over time, which I really like as an idea. Currently, they are authoritarian, which is what we are already, quick learners, they're wasteful, they're charismatic, and their trained skills, they're already pretty close to us actually. And we can't yet do native enlightenment allowed. The technology enlightenment, an effort is made to rapidly evaluate the species, and covert infiltration. Industrial flag. Oh, it's too low in age currently. It's in which age? Iron Age. So that's too early. So I guess we're gonna go purely with just, you know, unrestricted, aggressive. There we go. Gain a freak ton of research. And you can see the immediate switch, by the way, if I do this or that. Gain a freak ton of research. Time for the following thing that we can do. And that is... No, not a military station. Here, research station. Enter orbit. You have two very good plans to also have research stations built at. But first, lavish itself. Because the better our home capital is, the better. Yes, research. And we do actually also need to clear out some tiles here, I just realized. Because otherwise our species might have a problem with growing at a certain point. Cancel that. Yes, because I want the minerals back. Mining station is built. You are upgrading this already. This has already been upgraded. Do this. And we still have a grove here, so I don't think I immediately... Well, actually after that I need to clear one thing. Because the building a building here is later. Oh, actually they're both... that's a little bit too quick. I'll have to keep that in mind for later. Oh, cancel. Absolutely not changing the name of here. And then you... build this one. Alright then. Oh dear lord, we are way over time with our episode. So many things to do. The partial remains of a collapsed Voltum space elevator have been discovered by the ESS Lumlira in one of the equatorial regions of Edogoto 2A. It seems the elevator was intentionally severed at its counterweight beyond geostationary orbit, collapsing the massive cable on top of several major urban centers along the equator. Judging by the ruins, the resulting death toll must have been in the millions.
Situation log updated.
And that means that we have yet another thing we can research. Wow, we are doing very good on the precursor thing. Where's it on map? There it is, thank you, because... And can you do this? You can research this project. There you go. And survey this system. But I'm all out of time already. Let me know in the comments what you think we should do. Should we indoctrinate these guys? Is that necessary? I do want to definitely uplift them and put them into our little empire as we are going slowly forward. But what we can do afterwards, oh, I don't know yet. So we'll have to take that into account. Oh, and I believe that we have here. Yeah, let's do that. And of course, well, where else do you want us to go? Shall we placate this faction already and go quickly into harmony? I personally feel like it might be better to just first try and finish Discovery and get an Ascension perk in general. After all, the faith in science is pretty nice, and Leader skill increased by 1 in general is also pretty good. This one I'm a little bit less impressed by, but alright. Our food situation, I am aware that it is a little low right now, but it is what it is. I do want to upgrade this, definitely, because we could gain even more unity, but well, we'll have to take that into account later. Why are you so horrible? Oh, you are... I was thinking this was, the upper one was the happiness, but the lower one is the happiness. That is very good, but interesting enough, this guy is a lot happier than this guy. Minus 20, minus 10, 10. You don't have a minus 20 problem. Cattle slavery. Oh, you're not considered a slave right now. Hold on, I need to see... Okay, so that doesn't work, and working in energy station. Yeah, so he is not considered a slave over here. I see. Well, still we have a few months that we can go before we need to really focus on the food again. And normally you always have too much food, so I don't mind going down for a while. We have definitely an interesting start. We have observation post possible. Working now here, we have a possibility there and there. I do want to go for colonizing Brennus, but I am also going heavy on the research because we are smart. Focusing on research is pretty darn good. Our economy is decent for minerals and, well, pretty good I think for the beginning when it comes to energy. I would love that I could inhabit also this world. Habitability is poor actually. Oh, that's unfortunate. And what is the... Well, there's a lot of minerals to be had over here. And in the meantime, I need to really start looking for where the heck those pirates are coming from, because I am getting a little fed up with them. So, having done all that, I'm going to end the episode, and I hope you enjoy the series. Do let me know about all the things in the comments, because the Succubi do listen to you ever so carefully. They want to know your every dirty little secret. I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.